Newspaper news has nothing to do with TV news.
Electric technology has retrieved all the primitive cultures of the...
And they're working side by side with men in the workplace, right? This is an experiment. It's never happened before.
He could be really genuinely funny.
Crap that came down. The number of people who would...
Same with the motor car.
...show up in public...
The researcher is a man...
...and say...
Very, very tight little world.
He's the man. So that's the kind of crap that came down. The number of people who would show up in public and say, he's the man, small. It was always easy to say. Very interesting.
In conversation. I remember once we were on the subject of Pierre Trudeau and his many victories in elections.
Don't like the looks of a
at any feminine. Cost? At any cost? How far would you go with that? How far would you extend that?
Well, just watch me.
And he said, you know, the reason Trudeau is so successful.
Inquiet, là. Il était réellement pas trop sûr si je l'avais bien fait ou non.
Puis t'as pas fait mal?
Je pense que je me suis graffiné un petit peu là, mais pas... Non, c'est pas... OK. C'est bon, pas beau rouleau, là. Ah, puis le micro est resté en plus.
Is that he has the name of a Frenchman, the mind of an Englishman, and the face of an...
What, go crying to Mama or to television that they've been insulted or something? Well, it's a lie, because I didn't say anything.
Did you mouth it?
Did you mouth it? What does mouth mean?
Move your lips.
Yes, I move my lips.
In the words you've been quoted as saying?
No.
Did you intend to give
What were you thinking when you moved your lips?
What is the nature of your thoughts, gentlemen, when you say fuddle-duddle or something like that? God, you...
On another occasion, after one of... forgive me. We were talking about some astounding statement that some New York literary intellectual, this was the 60s, had made. I think it was Susan Sontag on the occasion in which she said that that white people are the cancer of the human race. I think that was, and Marshall's comment to that was, well, he said, you know, moral indignation is a standard strategy for endowing the idiot with dignity. And,
this is an experiment. It's never happened before, right? Like, for example, these marches that just happened. Okay, the women were exhilarated. They were almost hysterical. Okay? I don't think it had anything to do with feminism or anti-Trump or anything like that. I thought it was that women suddenly felt that surge of happiness again for being with other women. All right? I was saying in the book that we may have to accept a certain amount of tension between the sexes in the workplace. Right? The feminist idea that if we can just suppress men enough, women will be happy.
Women's lib, therefore, has very deep roots in the new technology and is not just a matter of votes for women.
De Tocqueville had no trouble understanding.
It means that the work that is being performed by men today can, in many cases, be done better by women.
Logic.
Right now, how do you relate this to a violent move?
See, they were phonemes.
And you had to have two or three next to one.
Well, no. But the point is that when you use phonemes, you translate the acoustic into the visual. You see, when you're dealing with signs that are meaningless, you can take anything from any sphere and translate it into that meaningless, neutral category.
Any kind of invasion.
But this is not true of any other alphabet. You cannot translate anything into Chinese. Any other culture, it won't work.
Will you write 245 on there? It's a flight number just anywhere, 245.
Handwritten book was a second-hand market, and you settled the price by haggling.
Thanks.
Only if you're a guy and you have a nice car or you're insecure about your penis size.
Being sexually harassed is the worst. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that.
So if I see a girl in a Mercedes, what does she have?
Being sexually harassed by an ugly guy is the worst.
Overnight, they moved into a new economic universe with a price system that was stable,
A mass product, the book.
and uniform, but based on books. Then they tried to extend that principle to other commodities as much as possible. So that mass production was really came out of the paradigm or the matrix of the printing press.